It's 2026, and apparently Gangnam Style was 14 years ago. What the f?
Hey, Tableau.
As I mentioned at the beginning, Gangnam Style is 14 years old. It was 14 years ago when that whole sensation happened. Can you believe that? I feel like it was like at the most maybe 7 years ago, but now it's been 14 years. That's just crazy. Do you all remember, you listening right now, do you remember where you were when Gangnam Style dropped? When that video went viral as hell? I remember because I was sitting next to Psy. I was sitting next to the guy who made Gangnam Style. And let me just say, he was just as shocked as anyone else when that song blew up the way it did. He was beyond shocked because he was hoping for a number one song on Korean charts because he hadn't had a number one in a while, right? And he was very nervous, which was interesting for me to see because he's a 선배 of mine. He's an older artist, one that I looked up to, and was always a hit maker. So it was strange seeing him nervous. I was like, that should be doable for you. Like, but when it outdid that by like 10,000 fold, was like number 2 on Billboard, he was more shocked. So I remember this moment because I was there, but it still feels like it was like maybe 7 to 8 years ago. But it's been 14 fucking years. That's, oh my God. So my daughter was like 1 at the time. That is crazy. You know what the importance of Gangnam Style truly was? It's not that, personally for him, it was a great hit. It was a big success and shaped his career after that, right? So it was a great thing to happen. But for people who just watched this happen, especially from Korea, I believe that it was a reminder that unexpected, strange things still can happen. It's sort of like 2002 World Cup. I don't know if any of you will remember. I'm assuming a lot of you weren't even born then. But in 2002, at the World Cup, Korea, beyond all anyone's expectations, just dominated. And we got to the Final Four. At a certain point, it almost felt like we were going to actually win this thing. Like, we were going to be holding the World Cup in our hands. And it was an insane time because not only because people were happy or excited, but because behind that happiness and excitement, there was this feeling of, wow, totally unexpected, strange things can happen in life. And maybe it can happen in my life too. And I believe that was the importance of Gangnam Style. It reminded us that sometimes totally unexpected things can happen to people that are underestimated. And these are just 2 examples, but when we go through life, sometimes just weird things happen, right? Where it's like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I believe these moments are very important, just to remind us from time to time that you can have wild dreams, you can have wild aspirations. Most of them won't materialize, but once in a blue moon, something will.